Entertainment Soldier here, and I am back to talk about the cancellation of Star Trek Prodigy and my thoughts on this decision by Paramount. Yes, everyone, they have finally done it. They have cancelled the child-focused Star Trek television show. What the hell did they expect? This show was a dumb idea. Star Trek has never had to do this to get children to watch it. Star Trek was good enough for the entire fucking family. I mean, I said this would happen. I said it would fucking happen. In my fucking Star Trek Discovery cancellation video, in my Kate Muller video, I said that show would be cancelled because it is a stupid idea. But let's get a little bit into the article and then I'll go on a bit with my thoughts. I'm not going to read the whole thing, just the first paragraph and then that's it. So, Paramount Plus has previously given the go-ahead to a second season of the kid-focused animation series Star Trek Prodigy, but the season has now been cancelled ahead of its Additionally, Hollywood Reporter notes, Prodigy will be removed from the streaming platform altogether. So, basically, they're done with this show. They're done with it completely. They're not even going to keep it on their bloody platform. This show was a mistake. An absolute mistake. Who was the audience for? And I know someone's going to say, we just read it, it's kid focused. This was too childish for fucking kids to watch. I watched one episode and I just couldn't take it. It was just dumb. And oh my god, again, Star Trek has never needed to make shows for kids because, again, the fucking show itself was for the bloody family. I mean, what was the point? Again, it was too kiddish for kids and too kiddish for fucking grown-ups or adults, whatever. God, and the characters. I mean, look at the bloody characters. I mean, they look like a fucking joke. They're terrible. What the hell is that stupid rock thing? Oh, God. Everything in this show just pointed to fucking failure. And they still made it. I mean, what the fuck? The episode I watched was just dumb. It was the Kobe Washimaru one, where that purple guy was... Oh, God, I can't even go into it. It was just a dumb episode. And it just feels like they I'll give them credit, okay? Prodigy, I don't think it's the worst thing. I can't really guarantee that, because, again, I haven't watched the whole thing. But it was just a mistake. And I think this is not going to be the only cancellation in Star Trek. I even think, because I said this again in my videos, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, I think that's next as well. I think because most of these Star Trek shows, they're not bringing in the audience, they're not bringing in the money, so what's the point in wasting all that money and all that time on something that's not a profitable thing? And by the way, Lower Decks, Lower Decks, I really hope that's next. If we get news that Lower Decks is cancelled, I am so going to be happy. I'm just done with all this crap. Kurtzman Trek is shit. It's just utter garbage. Would you just stop, Paramount? And CBS. Stop giving this moron control of Star Trek, because he has fucked every single show. The only Star Trek show that worked was the one he had nothing to do with. And if some arsehole says, oh, he hired Terry, fuck off. Kurtzman thought Star Trek Picard Season 3 was dead. He stayed away from it. He couldn't give a shit. Oh, and they've given him his... Oh, God. It just reminded me of that stupid... those other shows they've given to Kurtzman. I mean, come on. Those shows are probably going to get cancelled next. Because they're already dead on arrival. Now, I just want to say one thing. To the people that are losing their jobs because of this, I do feel sorry for you. Listen, I'm not coming from a place of anger about this. I do find it funny. Because it is bloody funny, okay? But unlike Star Trek Discovery, you haven't pissed me off. So, listen, I'm sad that a lot of you are probably going to lose your jobs. I am. I hope you all find something different and work on something better. But on the other hand, I mean, this show had no future. It really didn't. It didn't have an audience. It didn't have anything special in it. And it just looks like a bloody joke. A bloody joke that should have been cancelled after probably the pilot. So, again, it is funny. It is. To see another Kurtzman disaster getting cancelled is always going to be funny. And again, I don't think this is the last thing to get cancelled. I think Strange New Worlds is definitely going to get cancelled. After the last episode, I hope it gets fucking cancelled. But the only thing I really, really want to get cancelled, it has to be Lower Decks. I mean, come on. How is that still a thing? But they get to do... But for Star Trek Prodigy, they get a season 2. They haven't cancelled that. So maybe they can go out with a bang. I mean, that's all I can say about that. I'm not going to watch it. I have no interest in it. But, you know, I hope it all goes well for you. But for, I think, Star Trek fans, I think this is a good thing. Maybe Paramount, maybe CBS will finally just accept Kurtzman Trek is shit. And just get rid of it all. Just get rid of every single bit of it. And fire that stupid bastard. And put Terry in charge. Now listen, I know some people are going to say, maybe Terry will be worse. I mean, come on, you saw Picard season 3. I don't think he's going to be an amazing lead. Okay, I think I think he's a little bit woke. I do. But there's at least talent there, and there's at least respect for Star Trek. Because again, we saw it in season 3 of Picard. And I think there's more hope with Terry than there ever will be with Kurtzman. So, please, Paramount, please, just fire this son of a bitch. Fire Kurtzman. Do everybody a fucking favour. And just could save Star Trek for God's sake. Because it's not going to survive if it just has one good show and then we just keep getting endless shit. But that's it for me. Again, it's funny. I am happy the show is cancelled, but I am sad for the people that are going to probably lose their jobs. That's the end of the video. If you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. And if you like my content, do think about subscribing. And if you have a comment, I'll try to get back to it. Enter my soldier. Bye.